Alright everybody, so recently I did a thing. I've been researching alternative personal electric vehicles, and at the same time I was reviewing some like 25-year-old high 8 and mini DV tapes that I have and converting them to digital, and I stumbled upon a bunch of my old downhill longboarding videos, which brought up a lot of memories. And that got me thinking, I haven't had that like hands-free, cruising down the mountain, adrenaline pumping experience in a really long time. I think the last time I set foot on a longboard was back in 2007. And early in the 2000s, like I was cruising down mountains at 50+ miles an hour on a longboard, no brakes at all whatsoever, just enjoying every minute of it. And so that got me looking into electric longboards and, as it happens, electric unicycles, which, to be honest, I don't think I would have ever considered until I watched countless hours of YouTube videos. So naturally I came to the conclusion that yes, I need an electric unicycle, and so here we are today doing an unboxing of the InMotion V8S, which is an electric unicycle geared more towards beginner riders, which is exactly what I am. Now, was this the best idea in the world? I don't know. We'll find out, but guess what? I'm excited to try it out. So, let's pop this box open and see what's inside. Oh, this is super exciting. It is a box within a box. So here it is, a box within a box. We're going to pop this open. All right, so what do we got here? We've got some documentation here. Looks like we've got some padding for the actual wheel itself. We've got a charging cable. Looks like we've got our charger right here. They say that this particular model can be charged up in about 5 to 6 hours. And we've got some nice foam here. It's not the kind that explodes all over the place. And then of course we've got the wheel in here, which we'll pull out right now. All right, let's see if I can pull this thing out of here. Oh goodness. All right, that's got a little bit of weight to it. Now, nice thing about this is that it weighs about 35 pounds, so quite a bit less than your average scooter and e-bike and all that fun stuff, which makes this thing super portable, easy to throw into the back of your car. All right, so here's a closer view of the InMotion V8S Electric Unicycle. You've got a power button here. There's another button on the underside of this handle. Of course, here's the carry handle mechanism, just like carry-on suitcase that you take to the airport. You've got your pedals here on either side, which are super sturdy. They do have grip tape on them, and it feels like there's some rubber under the tape to make this more comfortable to stand on. And here on the sides, you've got some padding so that you can hold this between your legs, which should help with comfort when riding this thing around. Now, when I turn this around on this side, it looks like we've got a charging port here, which we'll plug in with our charger here momentarily. Here on the front, you've got a headlight for night riding. Based off of what I've read so far, it's not the brightest thing in the world, but it is sufficient for slower speed riding. And on the tail end, apparently there's also another light, but we'll take a look at that in a moment. Okay, so let's power this thing on. I'm going to go ahead and hit the power button here. And there you see the power indicator here, letting us know that we've got 4 out of 5 bars, so it's got about 80% charge. All right, so let's take a look at the headlight. It's one quick press, turns the headlight on. There it is. And there is a tail light in the back. I don't know if you can see it. It's blinking, and I think it will blink until this is paired to the app or the device is activated. So with this electric unicycle, you could expect anywhere from 30 to 40 miles. That's 48 to 64 kilometers on a single charge. And of course, that really depends on the rider's weight, the riding conditions, how fast you're going. But generally speaking, you can expect anywhere from 30 to 40 miles on a single charge. The battery is a 728 watt-hour battery, and it actually has LG 21700 cells, and according to the manufacturer, you can typically charge this to full in 5 to 6 hours. Now, in terms of speeds, this thing will top out at about 22 miles an hour. That's 35 kilometers per hour. And the motor within the InMotion V8S is a 1,000 watt motor that has a peak output of 2,000 watts. The wheel here, they are air-filled, and they are 16 inches by 2 1/8 inch wide. And the weight overall is about 35 pounds. And allegedly, this thing will go up a grade as high as 30 degrees and support a rider up to 265 pounds or 120 kilograms. Now, for me, I've put on some pounds since I ran my marathon earlier this year. So I'm currently 195 pounds, which is well within the weight specifications for this device. All right, so I'm going to attempt to pair this to the InMotion app on my phone. Looking at these instructions, it does say that the V8 series ships out in transportation mode, and there is a little setup step here that you can go through to disable transportation mode. Apparently there's 2 ways to do it. We're going to do this through the Bluetooth connection on the app. So I'm going to go ahead and power this back on. And we're going to go ahead and search for the vehicle in the app, and it found it immediately. I'll go ahead and click on that. All right, looks like we're connected. Okay, so here in the settings in the app, you can go ahead and turn off transport mode. Oh wow, and it is off. There we go. So transport mode is off, and one thing that I'm immediately noticing is that I can't tilt this forward and back anymore. It is locked into place. So this is basically what keeps you upright when you are riding the scooter. So moving this back and forth is like moving some carry-on luggage back and forth. So that is pretty cool. And I don't know if you can see it now, but there's the tail light. It is super dim. I don't know if that's really designed to be a tail light or not, but it would be a hard time seeing this at night. So there you have it, the unboxing of the InMotion V8S Electric Unicycle. I am super pumped about this, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go read that instruction manual from front to back, watch some tutorials, because I'm going to be honest with you, I have no clue what I'm getting myself into. And if you're in the same shoes as me, good news, I'm going to be documenting my entire journey, and I'll be uploading that as we go along. Now, I hope to be in that adrenaline pumping, hands-free, cruising down the road stage as soon as possible. So stay tuned. I'll be posting those videos soon. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into Tom's Gadget Garage. We'll see you next time.